Barry, well, quite a night. Where does that rank for you in your career as a player and now manager of Rangers?
Yeah, listen, I thought it was a really good performance from my team. They gave me everything that I asked for from the start of the week. And as you've seen, we went a different way from what we're used to playing. So they took a lot of information in. One thing I've got to give them is credit, because they took every single thing that me and my coaching staff went over on the training ground. And I thought tonight, at times, going forward, we looked a real threat. And then I thought defensively, the guys put their bodies on the line. So overall, it's a brilliant result, but there's no way that I'm getting carried away here. This is only half-time in the tie. Fenerbahce are, in my opinion, as I said yesterday, a very good team who I think are one of the favourites to win this competition, and also they've got one of the best managers it's ever been, so they're going to be hurting. I said that to the players, so we'll have a couple of days rest because they worked ever so hard tonight, and then we'll get back to work because it's a big game for us next Thursday, and we all know that we've struggled this season at times at Ibrox. So look, I give them a pat in the back. We'll go and enjoy the night, because I always say enjoy victories, but we'll get back to work in a couple of days because next Thursday's going to be huge for us.
Barry, a fantastic performance. Is the only frustration for you that it's not a bigger margin of victory, given those such narrow offside calls that ruled out the two goals for Cyril?
I've not seen them back, if I'm being honest with you, but look, it's easy when you go and score a couple of goals and they get disallowed to start feeling sorry for yourself. But one thing they did, they kept going, they stuck to the game plan, and I thought when we attacked, we looked a real danger. We broke with pace. That's something that we've worked on. Just having a solid base, which I think at times this season we've not been that solid way. So they were really solid defensively, but we broke, we caused them problems. And look, if you asked me before the game if this was going to be the result, I would have took it. But of course it would be easier if it was another couple of goals. But that's the way football works. I'm not going to complain. I've not seen them back, as I said. I don't know if they were close or very close. But look, I'm still happy that we scored 3 goals away from home.
Barry, we were talking yesterday about the limited time that you've had on the training pitch with the players. How big a gamble was it to change the shape for the game tonight?
It was a gamble, but it was a gamble I was prepared to take. I've watched, as I said yesterday, watched Fenerbahce 9 or 10 times, and I just thought I had to change the shape. I thought about it on Sunday, debated with my coaching staff. They weren't too sure, but I had my way. I thought that we could get a result, and then we obviously started to get to work on that in the Tuesday. So I've got to, as I said, I've got to give my players credit, because it's no easy changing system, and it was a big change for them. There's a lot of change within the kind of way that I wanted to play. They've never played that before, so yeah, give my players huge credit. But as I said, I'm not going to get carried away with it, because it's only half time in the tie, and we need to go and make sure that we give that sort of level of performance next Thursday night.
Barry, how is Robin proper? And also, at one point you seemed to hand something to the fourth official. Was something thrown at you or near you or something?
Listen, in terms of Robin, he's took I think he got knocked out for a minute or two. But look, the big man's up and walking, so he should be okay. But you've got to be wary of that. It's a bit of concussion, so we'll see how he is in the next couple of days. In terms of things getting thrown, look, they were just getting a bit frustrated, but I've no issue with that. Oh, here we go, man.
Fotomaç.com Müsterkam Şahin. Ben kendisine transfer sorusu sormak istiyorum. Oyuncusu Rıdvan Yılmaz'ın adı sık sık Türkiye'ye geri dönmesiyle anılıyor. Bu konu hakkında ne düşünüyor? Bizi futbolcunun geleceği hakkında bilgilendirebilir mi acaba? Teşekkür ederim.
Sorry, could you repeat your question?
No.
No. Yes.
Yep.
Fotomaç.com Müsterkam Şahin. Ben kendisine transfer sorusu sormak istiyorum. Futbolcusu Rıdvan Yılmaz'ın adı zaman zaman Türkiye'ye geri döneceğini yönünde basında ve medyada çıkıyor. Bu konu hakkında bizi bilgilendirebilir mi? O futbolcunun geleceği hakkında bir bilgisi var mı? Teşekkür ederim.
I'm in his manager until the end of the season. I'm no going to be dealing with in terms of Rıdvan. As I said, he's came and he's played a number of positions. He went and played right back for me last week. He's played right wing back today. I think he's got a well, I would like to think he's got a future at Rangers, but the main focus for me is just making sure I get as many wins as possible until the end of the season.
Barry, Cyril Dessers is somebody who takes his fair share of stick at times tonight, but I just wonder if you could give your assessment of his performance, because so very close to getting a hat-trick tonight.
Yeah, well, one thing I've always said about Big Cyril is he gives you 100%. I thought tonight at times, again, he's shown that he can be a real quality striker. Look, he knows he needs to work on some things, but one thing about him is he's one of the guys after training that will stay behind and work on some weaknesses that maybe we see or he sees in his game. But again, I thought he led the line superbly tonight, and I was absolutely delighted for him.
Can I just ask, obviously there's some sad news this morning, some tragic news this morning. Can I just get your reaction to that with the death of Christopher Potter?
Yeah, listen, we're devastated, and our thoughts go with the man's family and friends. It's never nice to hear things like that. That's all I really know. I get informed about it at lunch. So as I says, our thoughts from the Holy Rangers Football Club go to his family and friends.
Two more, please, guys.
Barry, given how effective the back three was tonight, is that a formation you can maybe explore domestically, or is it just horses for courses? This was the one for tonight.
No, listen, whatever opposition I come up against, I'll have a look at them, the way that they play, and I need to maybe adjust at times, but we need to be flexible as a team. That's something that I don't think we have been in the past. And look, people say it may have been a gamble, but I put my trust in the players, and that's important to me. And as I said, we only worked for a short period of time, and they took all the information in, and that's all you can ask as a manager and as a coaching staff.
Bein Spor Onur Çubukçu, sizden önce Mourinho turun henüz bitmediğini söyledi. Siz tura ne kadar yakın olduğunuzu düşünüyorsunuz?
No, there's no way that the leg is over. Listen, it was a great result for us tonight, but it's only half time. I have huge respect for Jose as a manager. As I mentioned earlier on, he's one of the best it's ever been. And when you look at his team, he has got players that are really dangerous and can really affect games. So there's no way that we think we're into the last 8. I would be an absolute idiot if I thought that, because as I said, I've got respect. I respect Fenerbahce, and we need to go and take a couple of days, rest and recover, and make sure we focus on Fenerbahce next Thursday, because I'm telling you one thing, it's going to be a real difficult tie for us.
Thanks very much, everyone. Thank you.
Cheers.